Hi there. Here we go. Should have sound on now. Seems to have seen a frame rate improvement from yesterday as well because I rebooted my internet. Where am I at the moment? Well, I'm in Necluda, at the side of Ash Swamp and Blatchery Plain, and keep doing that. Keep forgetting that I'm not on the Xbox controller. So anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to return to the title screen. I'm going to change users, and I'm going to create a new user. We'll have, let's have a squid, and I'll call this one, well, this is what Vic calls me loons, and I'm always loons when I'm on oh yeah, on Twitter. So we're going to have a new user, but we're going to call it loons, and I'm going to start a new game, and I'm going to show you guys the Great Plateau Challenge. So we are basically kicking off Breath of the Wild from the get-go. I need to expand my window a little bit so you are enjoying it as I enjoyed it the first time I ever played it. Link. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. So this is how the game starts.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Wake up, Link. Very cinematic. Ooh, what's that? right with it. And this is where we get the Sheikah slate.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So here we go. Possibly the start of one of the most epic questions I want to do. Now in this room, there are a few chests. And out of these chests, you get your first basic kit. So I'll open all the chests and also the inventory out. So we need to wear those. Because otherwise you won't be around naked. You can also pick these barrels up, and if you're really good, you can fill them. And do you get out anything out of them? That's the question. And the answer is... oh no, you don't. Because they're rotten old barrels. Now there's something in them, but you can't go with them yet because you've got nothing to hit them with. So let's open the next door
Hold the
then.
Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Bright light.
Link, you are the light, our light,
The big
that must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Many things about this game are incredible. The voice acting is the bit that I just can't get used to. It's awful. So here's our first climb. Climb up there. So we've basically learnt all the basics, and are we ready for the opening cutscene? This is one of the most fantastic ways of introducing you to the game ever. You've just done the title sequence, and here we go. We're at the point of the game where everything you see gets collected. Because you have no food, you have no goods, and you have nothing to hit anything with, and your weapon is a brand new. You literally have nothing. You're pulling rusty weapons. Rocks though, not quite. Try not to hold on with it though. the rock I've just pushed. Yes, you really are useless at this point of the game. So, for me, climbing a tree to collect apples. Now here you steal the old man's baked apple and he tells you off for it. I beg your pardon? I do believe that is my baked apple. Who are you? I'm an old man. Now the thing my wife doesn't like about this game is the silence. It's got no massively epic music. Now here is our first weapon. So we've now got a decent weapon. But I can also tell you there's a couple of things we have here. Because even though we've not started the Korok quest yet, we have 2 Koroks. Yeah, so this is his first one. Oh, not Hesto. And we've got no energy, so be very careful not to drown in water. Just also remember you need the energy to climb out of the water.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
She's telling me off for being distracted. So I've now got a rusty broadsword, which takes me up to having a little power, but it's a rusty broadsword, so... But, as I say at this point of the game, any weapon's a weapon. Very careful swimming. No energy. So we've got a Temple of Time as our first location marks, because when you go into a new area that you've not visited before, it marks the location and you do a tiny percentage of the game. So if I now look at my map, I need to head towards the locations marked on the Sheikah slate. We're heading towards the yellow flashing dot. Remember there was multiple destroying enemies the other day and swinging. I've got none of that at the moment. But seriously, we are picking up Boko clubs at the moment. Because we have nothing. Now there are some enemies at the bottom of this hillside. But you'll notice that the game has handily provided you with some rocks. See them? go. Enemy's gone. So we're now starting to get... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd do it. Oh, I'll not get that yet. That's I think that one's a high-tailed lizard. So we're heading towards the, well, strangely enough, that hillside there. And this, well, I'll show you first of all. You see over there, central screen, that's Hyrule Castle. That's Hyrule Castle pre me triggering the event. And when I go into this area between those two rocks there, now what you can do with these is if you're stealthy enough, you can sneak up on them, but not just yet. And I've just picked up his sword and I've picked up his shield, so I've got my first shield and my first weapon, so I can now raise my shield. And this is the thing, it's the progression, and I've now got my first arrows, but I don't have a bow. So this is the area I've got to enter. If you listen, you'll hear the music. That's the tower music. So what we're going to do is we are going to trigger the event. This is what kicks off the events of the game. So you think, oh, it's lovely and peaceful. He looks around it, he regards it, he goes, what do I do with this? Triggers it, and here we go. Oh my god, here we go. Oh, I'll shut up. Oops, I don't think I meant to do that. And of course, that now gives us a droplet of ancient spaff, which fills our tablet with its drippy goodness. And gives us... What does it give us? Oh, we got to the map! We have a regional map. The dungeons. No, there are no dungeons in Breath of the Wild as such. It's not. Breath of the Wild is not linear. It's not like existing, or the old Zelda games. It's not linear. It's open world. It's a format I much prefer.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then. You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
So essentially, the way this game works now is we have to complete all the dungeons, which aren't really dungeons. We need to climb down because at the moment we don't have the paraglider. If I was to fall from this tower, it would be insta-death. So we have to go down the old-fashioned way and climb down the tower. Now, if I can get this right, you can actually do it this way. You have to be very careful not to go too far and jump off the edge because, yeah, as I say, it's insta-death. At this amount of energy, you're gonna die.
Oh!
So here he comes, the old man. We have quite an enemy here. We're going to have to stick a tube up your bum. Oh, not an enigma. Sorry, not an enema. Long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Yes, we know what that long dormant power is, don't we? It's Ganon. It's Calamity Ganon. Calamity Ganon. This is why the Hyrule of Zelda Breath of the Wild is desolation. It is, there's so few villagers and so little settlement in there, and it's just it's a leftover of an earlier magnificent empire or magnificent earlier landscape, and everything is smashed. There's no way down. That's the ancient plateau. It's the best training ground for a game ever. And yes, you can get down, but it's not easy. And when you do get down, you basically enter a low resolution version of Hyrule, so it's not really correct. I will have to give it to you, but you must solve me some quests. How excited? Oh, very excited. I hope they've continued and built on this game. I hope they've not just dramatically changed the format. So we have to do some shrine quests. So he goes up to the top of the hill.
Oh.
See that structure there, the one shining with strange light? Go and do something with it. So there's water in between me and it, so it forces me around this side. This is the beginning of Link's leveling up. So each time you enter a shrine, you gain access to new skills. And the shrines, think of them as mini dungeons. So like the Ice Cavern or the Dodongo's Cave, think of them as the like mini dungeons. The clue of what you're going to get is in these chests that are in this water. So to give gives away what you're going to guess. And also because I've got the DX content, what I can do. Every so often you get a little purple chest goes around. And they just give you little extra bonuses. So you notice we have metal objects around. This shrine up. So what do you think the skill is we're going to get? We've got metal objects around and we've got metal chests underwater. Something to do with magnetism perhaps. So this is our first shrine. Here's our first rune, which is the Magnesis rune. So somewhere we've got our first, the equivalent of our first weapon. So we can select our runes and basically select a rune, we can pick up things like that, drop them, pull them away. Side of here. We have badges. These are our gates at the moment. Oh, no. Sweep that around. Right, aim. Very dangerous. So we can hit the little mini guardians with the magnetic object. Wow. Just check what that buzz was, because when the buzz through to me watch, usually oh, it's just like oh yes. Yes, we're now in British summertime. So it's 7:30 and it's still light. Hi there, new person joining in to watch me play a game that I don't totally mess up. I've started Breath of the Wild from the beginning. Same skill again, and over these days. And there's our dude. I am Owen Howell, the creator of this trial. look like a bit desiccated. There's one thing though, looking at him. If it snows, you won't struggle to have something to grit the path with. He does look a bit. He does look a bit like he's seen better days. And that is my very, very first Spirit Orb, and I've got 120 of those to get. Oh yeah, he probably still says it on my thing, but yeah, I got my streamer. I got my streamer working, so I'm playing. Oh! I'm playing Breath of the Wild. So this is where the deal changes, and this old man becomes a bit of a dick, because he said if I go and fetch him this orb that's in this thing, then he'll give me the paraglider. So I will paraglider. Oh, those appears of towers. Oh, I'm going to extend this trial now. Just give me the bloody paraglider. Yes, I know. The Sheikah inhabited these lands and they built these things. But just give me the bloody paraglider. Oh, here we go. I believe there are still 3 more. That wasn't the deal. Oh. You old tosser. Survey the area from a high point. Let's see. Ooh, let's climb that tower again. Look at the map. See those blue icons? You can walk to them. Well, let's try it. Oh. Let's go to the map. Travel to the tower. How did you make it up here so quick? It must be from Yorkshire because he says now then a lot. Let's look at the Sheikah slaves. And what we can do is we can put pins in. Now I know where they all are. So we'll stick a pin in there. And there's an order I always do. We'll stick a pin in up there. And finally, we'll stick a pin in. Oh, monitor's blanking. Ah, where is it? Why we need to look for it? No, we'll not stick a pin there. I've just stuck 2 pins in there. I'm not sticking. Let me just get rid of those. Oh, I think it's just deleted those 2. If you reach a pin, it deletes it. It doesn't matter because I know where they are. Because remember not to jump off the side. When you've got the paraglider, you can just jump off the side. When you've not got the paraglider, it's the old way. So for your first shrine, you need to scout the wall. problem. That's the problem we're getting down. First of many deaths, but not to worry, because if you start continue, you'll just pick up from a few seconds before you died. Yeah, wee splat. However, he's put me at home in our shrine. So let's go back to the Great Plateau Tower. Let's remove the pins. You don't actually have to pin them. I don't have to pin them. I'm just doing this because I'm going through what a person playing this game from the start would see, because I know where the shrines are. So here we go. See deal do it again. How did you get here? I'll save it this time before I start climbing down. Yes, I did.
Ooh.
I got it. I don't care for you to explain it to me again. So the shrine that I couldn't see is now visible because I've done it in the right way. So that's your first one. Place a pin there. I'll get those later, don't worry about the chests in the water. You don't need anything in this game. There's the second one. And then the third one is over there. So this time, I'll save the game. In case I go wee splat. Jumping down from this tower is always a bit of a wee splat, because it's if you get caught on the corner of the tower. Yeah, you find that a lot of the chests, a lot of the things near the shrine are just essentially token goods. So let's try not to re-splat again. Yeah, so if you get caught on corner of a building, you grab onto the building and then you drop. It's a bit of a flaw with this physics engine. Look at the beautiful music there. What I tend to do for the next shrine is I'll skirt the wall of the Great Plateau. The wall of the Great Plateau does contain goodies as well. It's always worthwhile jumping up onto it and going along the top, because there's goodies that you can get. If you look, that's too far to fall. Actually drop into the shrine from the back. So there's a Decayed Guardian, that's what one looks like. Search those, and they'll usually yield at 1 or 2 pieces of stuff. However, on the plateau, we have some live guardians as well. So that's the first shrine, just over that wall. Now, the way they intend you to go in as a new player is to get seen by one of these. Basically, you go, run! And the first time you hear that music, you get absolutely terrified. And if you look, it's like, where do I go? Well, what you can do is you can run across there. You make it across in time. Look at him. tease the Guardians dreadfully in this game. Look what we've got. We've got another shrine, so let's examine this one. And go and get this one's goodness. And what could this one's goodness be? Well, we've got a destructible wall, and what's one of the staples of Zelda games? Bombs. So let's go down into this shrine. Now, the thing with the shrines that you'll realise is some of them are quite long and arduous, but most of them are incredibly short. You can do a shrine in some of the shrines in like 2 to 3 minutes. So this one gives us the rune of bombers. Boudin and drinking chocolate milk. Well, you have to educate me, what is Boudin? So there's a bit more ancient spaff. And you get 2 runes from that one, because you get square bombs and you get round bombs. So square bombs don't roll, round bombs do roll. You can now change runes. You can now use bombs. You can throw bombs as well. And you can also, they don't trigger until you want them to. So you can pick them up and run around with them and throw them and then go bang. It's Bangy McBang bombs. We've got behind that wall there. Alright, it's a sausage. Right. So we've finally got a half decent sword, Traveller's Claymore. Now what they want you to do here is they want you to put a square bomb. What you do is you just and kill yourself. I've got some food, so I'll eat some food. I've got an apple. As soon as you finish a shrine, by the way, you get your hearts replenished. And this is almost the end of the shrine. So you get an idea of what you want to do. It sort of shows you over there. It's like, do this. We drop the bomb. It goes down into that tube. Into there. Destroys that. But what we've also got, so we'll use our time wisely. So we have the chest. Which gives us some amber. Oh yes, the old Discovery music is very much still the same as the old games. So we get the same cutscene again, and we get our hearts replenished. because you come out and it's night time, so you get your first Snarl-Goblins to defeat. Aren't difficult to defeat. The 2-hit wonder, you get dead. Otherwise, they come in twos or threes, and until you've destroyed every single head. Until you've destroyed every single head, they will just keep coming back awake. And the other thing to think about is, if they want you to destroy that, you destroy that, and what do you get? Why, you get one of these. Oh no, look! Oh, I'm gone. And I'm gone. I'm gone. However, we'll run over here. We'll climb up this wall here because there's a DX chest on top of this wall. Oh, I forgot that one. Very well. Yeah, I forgot there's 3 of those. I need to just quickly climb this wall, get this chest. I want my t-shirt! Oh, yeah, it's just got me, because I need to get round that wall. Matters not. You die a lot in the early sections of the game. But nice, thankfully it doesn't punish you too much. I've probably not got my Nintendo t-shirt now. I think the chest up there. Oh no, I haven't got my Nintendo t-shirt, so let's wear that. Looks a bit odd seeing Link Nintendo. I can hear a piece. And there's still another one. It's going to come up over the wall there. He's there. What you basically have to do is get out of here without upsetting them too much. What you can do, you can use his bait as a shade. Yeah, there are only 3 that are alive anymore. This one, no, they can never be alive when they're tilted at a really kilty angle like that. And that's that area done. As we'll get all the loot. And then the next area. Up here. We get another extra little bit of tutorial because we realise we can chop trees. A few fishy puddles, a few good mushrooms, we get some more food, and we get a bit of a top up on our goodies. So the first thing we find is a camp. If we don't wake him up, and here we get our first archer and our first bow. It's only a Boko bow, they're not great. But they'll do. We get another couple of bits and bobs. So let's see what I've got weapons wise. We'll get rid of that twig because I can put the twig, get the bucko club. Use the axe. Open those up. More arrows. There's some coarser people in there, but it's not easy to get until you got enough arrows. Around here, well, we have hidden in the woods here. We have a woodcutter's cottage. We've not been told this yet, but we can chop this down. Like so. And get wood. And we do need a lot of wood. Quest legend again, we need about 100 bundles of wood. There's a woodcutter's cottage. Mushrooms now. We've also got a cooking pot. And the other thing I think we've got around here is we've got some chilies, which we need. No, I don't want to sit by the fire just yet. You're building a village, not just a Viking longhouse. Now what I'm trying to remember is we have around here chilies. You can pick the chilies and cook them all. This is just start to get your recipe book together. Get some shrubs here as well. You also get start getting these, which are another one, mushrooms, that you need loads and loads of for one of the quests. There's a guy who asks for 50 something years old, and he asks for one for every year of his age. Where's the chilies hiding? I could have sworn there was some chilies around here. I don't know where there are chilies though. I do need some chilies because I'm going into a cold environment. Until you get the correct armour when you go into a cold environment, you have to basically use food to get push your stats. So we're back over here. Acorns. Starting into the cold. Start climbing. The trees change, look. There's an encampment up here. It's at the side of the encampment, just at the entrance to this area. There's some chilies, look. So that's some spicy peppers. Now we need a means of cooking them. And those little swines have a fire. There's 3 of them. Go so far, you'll start to head back up. So you can ignore One at a time, usually. Not using it very good. He's gone. Let me change weapons to something a bit more substantial. That one's nearly worn out, so I will leave that one. I'll use the Traveller's Claymore, which is a nice big swingy weapon. Well done. Trick you can do. Those pole weapons are terrible, by the way. So you can throw your weapon at some. That's the cool thing as well, you know the shield surfing, you can actually do that this early in the game. If you know the trick. Alright, let me get another weapon. Feels like Traveller's Claymore now. Meat. There we go. That's how you defeat it. You get the star mushrooms. You nick the food, which is a seared steak, which gives you a nice boost. And we can now use their fire. The way we can light their fire. Might as well have that while we're at it. Ooh, roasted bird drumstick. Not bother with popping because that's a pretty terrible shield. So equip a bucko spear. Light the bucko spear on fire. Let's light the cooking pot. Put that away. No, we'll not whistle for Zos. Cooking. So I'm going to make a couple of mushrooms, a few random mushrooms, and then some spicy peppers. And this should make it spicy mushroom stew. Oh, mushroom skewer, that's got no boost on it. Just roast up some peppers. I basically need about 5 minutes of resistance. Spicy sauteed peppers gives me 10 minutes. No, I can assure you I didn't do that with my peppers. So now I can wait for that to... It will now tell me that it's too cold. So I need to eat those. And I've now got 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes of survival to get to that shrine. Now, the tempting way is to go around the lake, which is what they want you to do. There's a way where you can just go over the top. you get a critical hit as well because a critical hit because if you destroy your weapon whilst you hit them, you get a critical hit from it. Get another boat. Stop pressing the down button. Pick up bits of goodies. Let's not spend too long messing around with this because I need to get myself over and do 2 shrines. So the one we're heading to at the moment is the purple one there. I'll delete that stamp. Oh, I could do yellow. I'll go and do yellow because I can get to purple without having to have the coal. Sometimes you're better off just leaving the baddies. Even though you hear them wake up, you're better off just giving them a bit of a birth. Because you don't have long enough. So I've got 7 minutes 48 left to get to this shrine. Right, there's the hill with the weird grave on. I'll visit that hill later, I'll show you. But I think it's the king's grave. Very creepy place. The one I'm going to is that hill over there. Which in the grand scheme of things, when you first start the game, it feels like it's absolutely forever and miles away. And when you actually start playing the game, you realise it's the Great Plateau is like a mini version of the main map. But of course, they make you an easy way up there. And then they fill it with the goblins. Those are useless weapons, so we'll not have those. Claymore back. Weapons totally useless. Oh, yeah, they occasionally do run roll balls at you as well. Oh, just give me one. My monitor's just blanked. I've just killed a creature and my monitor's just blanked. Hang on, let me pause that. That would be a good doing because I just killed that creature blind. Right, I am now using weapons further into the game than I am. You don't usually start getting your claymores until a lot further into the main game. More food. Some bits in as well. Not in that one. Oh, we'll not do that one. We'll not hit those ones. Those are a bit bangy. They're good though, because you can throw them downhill like that. There they go. Bang. So we'll not hit those. If you've got fire arrows, you shoot fire arrows at them. I'm going to throw that one just for the fun of it. Bang. Didn't bang, went into the water. So we've got 5 minutes left. And we've reached our next shrine. The music, by the way, is my favourite music in Zelda. If you listen to it, it's now changed. I think it's called Mountain Tune. But you get that when this piano music when you're high up in the hills. So simple motif. It's just very sweet. So of course we're in a frozen area. We blow shit up. Yeah. I love blowing shit up in Breath of the Wild actually. I do a lot of blowing shit up. I do a lot of, as you saw when I was playing yesterday, a lot of bombing. I love just launching repeated bombs at things. So we need a rune to make things colder. And guess what we're going to get? We're going to get a rune to make things colder. Now the nice thing is when you are in a shrine, cold resistance isn't actually that important. So these are Chronos pillows. So we can change our rune. Oh, we're already on it. Create a pillar of ice, which we can climb on. So then open the doors like that. Raise the door. Also use a shield to block the enemy. Like that, there. Can't see me. Now we're getting decent weapons. I can start using some weapons. What do we do here? Why, it's a seesaw. So what do we do? That. And we make it to a ramp up. That's how easy they are. However, what we can also do is put one there. There's a chest. Always a chest hidden somewhere in every single inventory is full. I'm going to Traveler's Spear because it's better than that piece of garbage. Look at that. Always worthwhile keeping a treatment axe at the beginning of the game. I've got 3 minutes of cold resistance left, which should just get me down to the last shrine. I can go to shield surfing to get me down something quicker. So let's get that shrine examined. I tend to do these last two shrines in any order actually. I always do the ground ones first and then I always do the hillside ones last. If your stamina runs out while you're climbing, you will lose your grip and fall. I've fallen enough times. And it hurts. So what I need to do now is I need to get back down to where you see the temple over in the distance. I need to get down there as quick as possible. I've got about 2 minutes to do it. Preferably without snowballs rolling on me. It doesn't matter if I don't quite make it there. Got 2 minutes 22. Once I've passed this hillside, I can do a bit of shield surfing. Discord. I've got another game to start on actually. Been invited into a server, but I only quickly tried it. I'll do that later. So, yeah. That's a Korok puzzle. Yeah, I've been invited into a server by Vilenovic. Ovic. It's for a game about submarines. Oh no, I got to get into the half-life and I've got to make it all the way to that purple thing. It seems like miles away, you know. I'm regretting these actions. I'm regretting all my courses of action. Minute and 15. This is really pushing, so. Oops. Bit of a cack-handed fall there from the Mr. Link. Oh, hi there, Vic. Nice to see you in here as well, mister. Oh, so I've got to get down to that now. Let's do it the old-fashioned way and drop. Slide down. I'm doing Breath of the Wild again from the beginning. So this is my final plateau shrine. Tackle this one next, and this one gets me the stasis room, which is, well, useful. It's the least used of the runes for me. Keep it warm. Little heaters are on here. So this is the stasis room. Stasis. Stop shit. Not literally, it's not like a butt plug. Anything like that. But it stops stuff happening. So here's the rune, so we get a little bit more ancient spaff. That's the seal of the ancients. Filling up our delightful little tablets. And that's stasis now, so that is now the first 5 runes. And it's important to point out that the 6th rune, you don't get that for a little bit further on in the game. So my cold resistance has just run out. However, I now have stasis as a rune. The way stasis works is you wait till the thing you want to stop is in the right position and then you stop time. Like so. It's also the slowest rune to re-energise, so you have to allow for that. Stop this ball. The side of it, and then go to the Rocket Boy DK. It's weird that my followers count has gone on that. I need to do that. Worry ye not. Strange, but my viewers has gone back down to 1, and whether everybody's just got kicked out or what, I don't know. I think that figure at the top of my thing lies. Wait for that to go. And then this is the best thing you can Still here. Yeah, oh, it's gone back up to 4 again. Yeah, it's weird. So this is the best you can do, stasis. You go like that. You muller that hell out of it. That's stasis for you. Quite high up, so... And there we go. So we've mullered the hell out of it, launched it out of the way, and got our 4th rune. And our 4th spirit orb, which I will show you what we do with the spirit orbs. We'll give it a few minutes, a few hours to load. We used to complain about Spectrum games taking forever to load, and then suddenly with a super large game on a console or on a PC.
Oh!
Oh, you're on daylight savings as well. We've just gone on. We're on it as well, and I was looking outside a few minutes ago and going, oh, it's still slightly light. It's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, you must meet me in the special place. No, nobody likes daylight saving time, but I wouldn't want to go on to... Nobody. No. But I wouldn't want... This is the problem. I don't know which one I'd want to go on to permanently. Because British summertime for us is not good. Right, so we have to go to a place that might like... If we... I don't know why I'm telling you this. If we get all 4 shrines and we put lines between them and we create a cross, it points to the Temple of Time. Look, the Temple of Time. There. It points there. So we've got to go to the Temple of Time. Now if you think I'm climbing all the way down here to go to the Temple of Time, you can bloody nanas. Instead, walk back to the Shrine of Resurrection because it's not that far away. Slimy. That latex polish I've got is quite slimy. It's that stuff. Me, you, us. Rubbish. Just leave a slight slicky behind on it. So go back to the Shrine of Resurrection and we go jumpity, 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 splashity, 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 jumpity. And we get ourselves outside onto the... Once we get there, we can go. We can do this, we can go. Lurking. Ah! I fell. I broke my shield. I broke my shield. We're going to do the shield answer. You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, I've got a shield. Oh, well, I mean. Off you go. Branch. Seriously, but cobbling. I expect more than that from you guys. I said the thick. And now I brought me Cloud Traveller's Claymore and a bloody keys. I'll show you one trick though. You know if you want the apples off a tree, this is not going to work because this is just going to end up in the water. You just chop the tree down. Like that. You can nanas as well. You have to kill all the shit at night. Get these heads. Off you go as well. I'm still wandering around because I'm getting that da-da-da-da music. It will not be the first time I've been wiped out with a branch, to be fair. Oh. It's just annoying. Although, I'm in that bad boy, bad bucko bat. The bodies keep coming back. See you, Dale. Have good luck with it. Oh, this is the temple of time. You'll know the temple of time if you play any of the earlier Zeldas because it features heavily, particularly in Ocarina of Time where you go and there's change time zones. Go back in time, forward in time. Temple of Time also contains a few little chests. Oh, see this prayer thing? You pray to the figure, the smiley goddess figure, and the goddess figure goes, ooh, you conquered shrines and spirit orbs. I can show you pretty great power. And this is how you get your heart containers. Unfortunately, no, you can't actually send human organs outside the UK anyway. If they're harvested inside the UK, you are not allowed to dispatch them outside the UK.
Oh!
Oh! I want you to come and collect your paraglider, but I'm going to make you climb on the roof. Because I'm a dick. He's a king, this guy, by the way. He's a king, and he makes me climb on the roof. Now, there are in this corner. Only this thing just needs... Just finish him. Let's just... Go away. We'll get rid of him. We'll send him off to shuffle off his mortal coil. And then we will... Decent bow. I think there's one in other... this one as well. There's two chests. That's destroyed. There's a few of these here, which sometimes the pots can have things in them. There we go. 5 arrows. Yeah, I recall there being 2 chests in there. Must have dreamt that. Right. So let us go and meet up with King Rome. We've got to get to the roof. How do we get to the roof? Ladder! Oh, thank you for that. I'm not going to use it, but... Cool thing is as well, when you're climbing a ladder, your energy goes up. Bear that in mind. So you can jump up the ladder, your energy will rise, and then rather handily, there's a section of roof you can climb up to get to the apex, because of course he's in the highest tower. As I said, important to point out, this guy is a dick. He is a massive dick. Good scene.
Well done there, young one.
Oh, well done there, young one.
The time has come to show you who I truly am.
We know who
I
you
was
are.
King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Dickhead.
I was
The
the
first
last leader
dickhead
of Hyrule.
of Hyrule.
A kingdom which no longer exists.
Mates. Here we go. And he has the blue flames around him, so he must be special.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me.
Because
And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
an old man, and
Forgive
offer
me.
you Werther's originals, young Link.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened
You know
100
what?
years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know.
Yeah, you can skip that. Seriously. The cutscenes.
That princess was my own daughter.
So yes, she was
My
captured
dear
by him.
Zelda.
She's put in a big giant pulsating egg.
And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very
Can't
end.
skip this bit.
That knight
That night
was none other than you,
Link,
Link.
in your Nintendo Switch
You fought
t-shirt.
valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself,
Thank you for that.
and nothing will stop him from consuming our
for
land.
sharing that little gem.
Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here.
That's because you're dead.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
Yay, let's get Ganon!
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Thank you for that.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness.
Ooh, where would that be?
Follow the road out to Kakariko Village.
Kakariko Village.
There
We
you
need
will
to get
find the
Impa.
Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path
So he's
that lies
pointing.
ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village.
I know where it is.
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks.
Dueling.
From
Not
there,
dueling.
follow the road as it proceeds north.
Oh, yeah. Looks. Here's the paraglider. Yay! About time you give them. So that is the Isolated Plateau quest completed. And that means that I can now get down into Hyrule proper. Save Hyrule whilst I fade away dramatically. Here we go. And of course we get a little bonus up here while we're at it, because we get a soldier's bow. But we can now, thankfully, not have to keep climbing down things. We can't fly very far yet. However, you can now see the state of ruination that Hyrule is actually in. Look, Mum, no hands, exactly. Now we need to head to the Dueling Peaks. So who says what I do, because I totally ignore his instructions. I'm going to head to Kakariko Village, but I'm not going the way through Dueling Peaks, because like that is just lunacy. There's actually there's a quick cut, but you do have to deal with some horseback. You have to deal with some goblins on horseback. So here we go. We now have the plateau. right in, and we see our first little. We start collecting choo-choo jelly, which is a gelatinous substance which pulsates. Everything in this game pulsates. But at the moment, if you look, we've got no map. We're headed there, but we've got no map. So we're going to head to that flashing yellow orb. Good choice of game. Oh, thank you, Digipet. Nice to see you around, my good sir. I'm only slightly shiny tonight. I need to stop shield surfing on these Boko shields, though. They're not good shields to surf on. I've only just started the game. Actually, I've just done the plateau. So I've now finally just dropped into Hyrule proper. Oh, you do need to do the whole game. It is beautiful, magnificent. Oh, there's a black one there on that one, so the black ones are a little harder than the red ones are, and will be quite persistent in pursuing you. Oh. Yeah, this is the problem. I'm not very strong yet. I don't think they follow you over Proxim Bridge, if I remember right. They just stop before it. Yeah, they run back to the base. So Proxim Bridge. Flames. We can tell we have no rain because the flames are still burning. He's just the end is here. He's looking at Hyrule Castle and going, oh, we're all going to die. I have just walked past a shrine. I will do, because I will go back to that shrine now. It's not chasing me. You don't have to do the shrines. You can just activate the shrines and you can use them then as warping points, so you can get around Hyrule fairly quickly, and you can just do them all later. Or you can do them when you feel strong enough. I'll activate the warp on that one. I'll do it later, because I want to get to Kakariko Village before it closes. I'm kidding you. So we've activated that one. So it goes part blue, but the top still stays red. And that's basically telling us that the warp portal is activated, but you can't actually, you've not actually got the shrine completed inside. Now the way to Kakariko Village, if you can see over to the left hand side, look there, you can see Julian Peak straight in front of us. However, over at the left hand side of Julian Peak you'll see loads of little hills. And those loads of little hills are also a way to Kakariko Village. If you go near those, but you have to cross the Great River. Not Anduin, because that's Lord of the Rings. SNES Zelda. Oh, right, yes. SNES Zelda was the Link to the Past. So we have to cross the river if we want to go my way. That is a very fast flowing river, however, if you use flow the river just across like that. Now those things, if they're a little closer, you can, like World in the Dark, well that's the one. I keep heading towards Kakariko Village to find it in the map. probably, when you hear that sort of rocky sound, oh, these are salts. Then you just do that, and then the pop open and just that. They're usually a good source of fish as well. To find woodlands, we'll have those little things in them every so often, just jumping up. Shooting things. Decals, like decal scrubs in the older games. As we go over yonder here. See an encampment in front of... I'm trying to remember what those hills are called now. I can't believe I'm just shield surfed with her. I've just done that twice in a row. Done that twice in a row, just surfed with a shield. That's not good. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, those hills there. This is the problem you get here. You get the horseback ones, and they are not very easy to defeat at this point of the game. You're very good with the bow. And unfortunately, you do have to sometimes shoot the horses. That's going to hurt them. That's the thing I was saying, that if they take you by surprise, let me just save the game progress. And eat some more food, because he's just probably wiped it out of it. Got a shield. Let me get a shield because I'll just destroy mine by shots. Bug off, you. Right. You do occasionally have to hit the horses, unfortunately. Do not kill me, you little annoying shit. Getting killed by one of them is the most depressing death ever. It's like getting killed by a Keese. Nobody deserves to die at the hands of a Keese. And the nice thing is, I've now got a horse. I shall call him Spotarse. Oh yes, Kakariko village. For reference. That's the way in. Now we have, if I remember correctly, down there, there's a stable. Stable my horse. Oh no, that's the stupid woman island. Egus Bridge. Floret Sandbar, I think that's called. Got a cough? No. Cough. Let's make a bond with my horse. Now, I think it's here you start heading up. Start heading up into these hills. To them there hills. That's it. There's some more horseback riders here. You can use the outsmart LTT thing, yeah. Link to the Past is a good game. Wait up. I think it's between those here. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong and I'm heading in the wrong direction. Wait, Creepo Village. Yeah, they tell you to go the long way around basically. Just go this way. Terrify him. I love terrifying visitors. Now while I'm here, let's get the Korak. I think it's this one. Okay. Close all the arrows that have been shot to take a look. I'm not too bothered keeping that horse, so that will just despawn. A 2-star horse or 3-star horse is not amazing. Right, Imper's house is there. I'm going to go and activate the portals.
Yeah!
And do the shrine side quest. This is the one that teaches you a couple of the attacks. What's those little... Oh, Koroks! Oh, Kuka! Kuka! I'm a chicken chucker. Yes, they're Koroks. You have to collect lots of them. Every time you collect Koroks, you meet a character can meet very soon called Hestu. And Hestu takes in Korok seeds and gives you upgrades to your pouches, so you can carry more weapons. However, Hestu gets greedier and greedier as the game goes on, so the first upgrades only cost like 1 Korok seed. But towards the end you're talking, I think it's 35 Korok seeds for you, last upgrades. And they're hidden all over the map, there's 900 of them. So this is a quest of strength, as they call it. It's basically their training session. So we go here, we get a, I think it's an 8-fold blade. And the shields of the Mind's Eye, so we get a good shield, we get a good sword, and we learn parrying. Show you, we're having that. What can we drop? Let's start dropping clubs now. So you have to do mandatory training session. Sword in place that you're giving me out. So this is what you just basically just pop it out. Side hop, target the enemy, strafe and jump. Dodge enemies by dropping. He basically all he wants you to do is go like that. Not that. Basically side hopping. The controls aren't feeling very responsive actually. Get a proper shield. Really very responsive. Yeah, it's telling me again, stop it. Got it. And then if you're perfect, don't you need it to rush. Well, that lasted well. Lasted really well, that sword. That's a crappy buckle. This is the one where you have to basically jump backwards. That's a spin for a rush, and then finally, this is the parry. Perfect guard is this one. Then finally, a charge attack. Yeah, that timing is really tight. So the charge attack is this. Yeah, the timing on some of the parries is very tight. The ones where you're parrying the beams incredibly. So I now get access to the chest. And I get his weapons, which I really need. And I finally get myself a beautiful bonus to the spirit orb. Oh, wow, opal. You're really spoiling me with these opals. And ta-da! So that's my first spirit orb, so another 3 and I get another heart container. But that, I think, is enough gaming for tonight. Because I've been at it 2 hours. I don't normally go on for 2 hours, I normally go on for an hour and a half, but I've actually been gaming 2 hours. Wow. And such. I shall finally fly down. Now we've finished our first shot, so we get all the EX stuff as well, so we get all the different rumours. This is basically the expansion packs. Right, this house, and that's Imper's bitch. A man! Oh! I've never seen a man before! It's a Sheikah Slate! Oh my god! It's Pyre, the most pathetic woman. She's more pathetic than Grandma in Wind Waker, this woman. I'm so sorry. I'm pathetic. Please hurry inside. I'm pathetic. yes, we get all the relics. As soon as it's done dishing those out, I shall take that for tonight. Royal Guard, that's one you do need to do, Royal Guard gear. Merchant Hunt, not so, that's the Garble Winds, yeah, if you get the Wind Waker's kit. That's Gavin kit, and that's basically filled up my side quests. Or Xenoblade Chronicles as well, because they have to give you something that's totally unrelated to the Zelda franchise. So that's it. Let's save the game. And thusly, we shall call it a night. Wait my mouse up. Go back with big webcam. So it's been superb streaming to you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I hope I've got you into thinking of playing Breath of the Wild again, because it's a perfect timed introduction. It just brings you into the game really nicely and leads you in really nicely doing those first 4 shrines. And as you see, I've just done them in under 2 hours, well under 2 hours, and actually made it all the way out to Kakariko Village as well. So anyway, that's everything for tonight. I shall bid ye farewell, and I shall just wish you, as per always, keep shining.